Alright guys, another video before work, but guess what? This is less than 1 day before Crown Tundra drops, and the whole Pokemon Sword and Shield beta just dropped. Like the source code, all of that stuff just leaked, as well as Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. So guys, in this we're going to see a lot of cut Pokemon that you actually wanted to come back and are not coming back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. We're going to see a lot of cool stuff that exposes Game Freak in a bad way. They actually denied a lot of stuff that's proven in these leaks to be true, and there's just something that's there's a lot of really crazy stuff. You're just gonna have to watch it all, guys, so you can get your head around this. Also, possible stuff about Megas? Well, we'll see. So credit for finding this stuff, getting it out there, is going to have to go to Centro Pokemon, the combo here as well. They have had very good time with some content, some software recently over the last 2 days, and I gotta, you gotta appreciate this stuff. This right here is the Pokemon Sword beta title screen using a stock image of a stadium with just Pokemon put in there. It's a complete placeholder, guys. This is mega beta, okay? The beta of this game you're gonna see is just whack. It's just wild, dude. It's terrible. You thought the trees were bad in the finished version? Let me just show you something. Here's your way onto Wedgehurst. Look at those trees! This is great. I mean, they were spruced up a little bit. And look at that. That's the grass in the distance, okay? This isn't even that far. You can see the real grass here. So I'm assuming that the beta had a very localized, rendering area. But, I mean, this is really close. And the grass is right there, This grass shows... Maybe not, maybe I'm just imagining it. I mean, the Poke Center looks okay. Maybe this is just all that's rendered. It's just 2 patches of grass here, the Poke Center, and that's it. The rest is just like image, they just polys, you can say polygons. Another little surprise, guys. From the cut Pokemon, we know the Beedrill line has gone. Well, it's right here in one of the images of gameplay. Yes, gameplay of the beta, which was live on Twitch and got struck down very hard. Yeah, someone who had this was playing the beta of Pokemon Sword on Twitch yesterday, and I was asleep. Here we have the title screen with the logo. This is the beta logo for Pokemon Sword. Very cool. I mean, it looks pretty cool. The sword does not look very deadly, but it actually looks pretty nice. I gotta say, it's not that bad. I like the other ones. I like the current ones. Here's your mini map down here with a Rotom, and it's got a debug menu coming up here. Although this kind of looks like the finished version almost, at least. Now there's the Beedrill too in the back right there. So yeah, I mean the Vanillite all the way over here already. I don't know why, but So yeah, this is just outside that house. Is that Leon's house? I think. Yeah, that's Leon's house, isn't it? And the beta train station on the inside, undesigned, but we do have the different sections here. The debug menu is still here. The entrance to get out of the train. This train service information ticket as well, and service. Nice. Now I just want to say something. There has been doubt that this was real, but it turns out it's now confirmed 100% real, because it was only doubted at the very beginning. This is now 100% real, guys. So just take it as it is. The Gen 8 beta menu with all the different things that we do have now, or most of them, and just lay out differently with a different background entirely, a blurred out version of your game. That would have been pretty rough, actually. I prefer the way they did it now. Of course, much better. And little hints towards Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I did say that was also leaked, and I'm going to explain why and what is going on with that. And this is just going to put a real bad light on Game Freak, because Game Freak have denied a lot of accusations about, say, copying assets, and then have turned out that it really does look like they did copy assets. This is going to prove that they did copy the assets, okay? Okay, so first of all, they were accused of bringing over a lot of Sun and Moon assets, the same motions, the same everything over into Pokemon Sword and Shield. And well, it turns out in the beta, they used a lot of Sun and Moon trainers for placeholders, just like this. So they definitely were grabbing the old Sun and Moon assets out of the attic to use for this. And these are those trainer images, guys. These were used in the Sword beta like this, okay? I mean, I would not have complained if she returned, but they clearly used a lot of reused a lot of stuff. Here's another important section, guys, for what I'm about to tell you coming up. They have Mega Evolution parameters in Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is why they have a lot of files, which is goes back to one of our videos way back months ago when we were looking at the files for Mega stuff and some of the other things. And we do have actual sprites for Megas in Pokemon Home, which are actually just stuck as sprites. Now, there's all sorts of weird stuff going on there. You can actually move them into Pokemon Sword and Shield, but they turn up as a black Pokeball in your game. But it looks like these are based off of LGPE. Let's go Pokemon Eevee, Pikachu Eevee, alright? Mega Evolutions are still in the game, not implemented, in the beta. Who knows if they're going to be implemented later? I don't know, but it looks like it only applies to Gen 1 Pokemon because the other Megas were removed from Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. Now, why is that important? I'm about to tell you. So very recent information has just come out that the Let's Go Pikachu Eevee being decrypted now, and we're going to be getting another leak for that stuff, turns out that it was an earlier Sword beta. Let's Go Pikachu Eevee was a Sword beta. It was Pokemon Sword Shield beta. Absolutely reused the assets. Those assets were made for Pokemon Sword in the first place, but then they were just used as a Pikachu Eevee game. Like they just thought they could just come up with a game for it, or it was just a testing grounds or something. So the fact that this is all connected all together is just a massive bombshell. It just completely exposes the reusing of assets as 100% done. They weren't even essentially reused. They were remade or at least ported from 3DS to be for Pokemon Sword and Shield, but were instead used for the Let's Go games. There's no hiding under a rock after this one, guys. Not only that, but guys, even the logo, the beta logo for Let's Go Pikachu Eevee was actually left over from Sword and Shield beta stuff. It's using the Pokemon Go, but if this is the beta Let's Go Pikachu Let's Go Eevee logo. Okay, so guys, where were we? This is the beta battle screen right here. In a battle, the Greninja looking... Well, the Greninja, first of all, just being a Greninja in this whole situation, another cut Pokemon, and the eyes don't look right, but I don't know what's going on here with Articuno, with Pikachu here. Greninja was, of course, voted the most popular Pokemon of, like, I think it was last year. It wasn't implemented in the DLC, which I think people are going to be a little salty about now, the fact that it was in the beta. Beta of Pokemon Sword Stadium right here. This is the chairs in the back. This is the field. It's just beta, guys. Very, very beta, okay? But it looks like the final. Beta camp. Oh yeah, you know, these guys, they were planned all the way back as far as the beginning. These are Ultra Beasts. They were all the way, yeah, this is 2018 stuff, guys. This is beta camp, okay? This is when you go into your camp and you can see your Pokemon play around. They had 2 Ultra Beasts playing around in their beta camp. Now, as for the Pokemon that we're actually seeing, there was only 20 odd Pokemon in the beta itself, so there's not that many to play around with. Here's a beta gym. This is a picture of a beta gym, just simple platforms, simple, undesigned everything. Very sharp outlines for, I guess, important factors in the gym. Switches, for example. This is, I believe, the water gym. You got to go around and you got to push the buttons and all this stuff to, you know, fix the waterfalls and get up the stairs. Some more beta stuff. You know, this is near the daycare, the first daycare. If you come down the hill, it's around that little lake there. You can actually see the NPC in the back T-posing, just like that. Yellow, all yellow, and other stuff going on. Are they snowmen? Beta is a weird place. That's the daycare, actually. That's the daycare right there. So coming down from the hill, the daycare has got to be a sign on it like that. Not really designed yet, but it's just there. And one thing to note in the beta as well, looks like we have control of the camera in the wild area, you had full control of the camera in the entire game. And you got Pikachu following you too. They didn't really talk about that, but Pikachu's right here. I think he's just following you, maybe. It's possible. But I guess testing the following mechanics, but it's just open, it's just empty, and you can control the cameras. That's kind of cool. Some more beta stuff as well. It looks like they're using old sprites that they do have. This, according to Aster, one of my boys actually says it's the Let's Go sprite of Articuno. So yeah, they're still using more Let's Go stuff in the actual beta of the game, which we can see right here, just straight up using the Let's Go assets. So there you have it, folks. More cut Pokemon. Although this guy is returning, I don't think this is. This one is though. And actually we did find information about this this Pokemon right in the game. At one point I actually vaguely, I don't remember what it was because it was so long ago, but it was it was more data mined cut content for Pokemon Sword and Shield that we did maybe a year ago. and it did point to this. I think it was something to do with grooming and hair, and I thought that was really odd that it was in Pokemon Sword and Shield, because it definitely looked like that was something that was right out of Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. And dude, we landed on this a year ago. What? I did not put that together. I did not expect it to be this much of a connection. I thought that connection was a coincidence. I thought they were going to be reintegrating in the DLC, reintegrating features that were going to allow you to groom your Pokemon. But no, there must have been leftover stuff that was cut from the Pikachu Eevee beta usage of those assets. As for Dynamax, guys, you had Dynamax levels in the beta. Yeah, you want to see a picture? This is beta Dynamax battles against a Dynamax or Gigantamax, no, Dynamax Blastoise. And all of these clones right here using, you know, not the best Pokemon against this, but this is a beta. It's a beta Dynamax battle, dude. Look at it. There was a female Rotom Dex, and this is the full beta battle UI, which we've seen for the, I think, was this for the Dynamax thing? The Dynamax battles? There you go, anyway. Dynamax levels shows up as well. That's a lot of health as well, so, you know. They also, there's the images from our Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Girl, or Sun Moon Girl, Olivia, I think. They're used, along with the Pokemon Go assets of Articuno. I mean, it's crazy, dude. This beta is crazy. These, I don't know why, but these legit were the YCOM beta icons in the YCOM, dude. I think it's just the developers just having a bit of fun, a little bit of fun time, but this is great. Here's one more picture as well of another city, folks, just where the train station is. You know this place. And there's the Poke Center. If you go up there and you leave, that crosses the bridge. Is this Hammerlock, or is it the one before that? Whichever one. Anyway, so there you have it, guys. Beta very emptied out, very hollowed out. The sky works, though. The sky looks like good. It looks pretty good. Okay, so my take from all this beta, I think the highlight is the Mega Evolution stuff being added into the game, parameters for it. We do have all the Mega Stones in text data only, and I have those in my actual inventory in the game, Pokemon Sword and Shield. But it's so fascinating to see what they might do with this. It's possible they might come back with it in a third download, third DLC. That's a big rumor, but I don't believe there is going to be a third DLC, guys. I think they're just going to save stuff for the next mainline game, which is coming next year, by the way. Actually, you know, since that leak that there is a new mainline game coming next year, there's 100% confirmed there's not going to be another DLC for this. There just shouldn't be, because it's going to be pushed to next year and it's going to be so close to another mainline game coming. I don't think they're going to have another DLC for this. But in the next game, guys, we might be able to expect evolutions. Maybe. Let's find out. Okay, so that video was much longer than I anticipated it. I gotta go to work. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed checking out the Gen 8 beta that we got so far. There might be still stuff coming too. I mean, it's just the middle of the day. It's the middle of the when all this is happening. But as I'm ending this video, I did show you everything up to date. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining. Just drop a sub. Just do it. This is the best Pokemon channel on YouTube. I don't know, I think so. But anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video very soon. Crown Tundra tomorrow morning. Till then, bye.